I'm Jim McLaren. Today we're at Northern Nissan and we're going to take a look at the Rogue SL 2017. Now the Rogue SL all-wheel drive. Now I ran my foot underneath it today and it opened the trunk. It did do it. Anyway. Do the old-fashioned way. Now this thing just pulls out, connects in here. Just protect your stuff for people when you're shopping during Christmas time, they can't see it. Nice feature. This will pull out if you don't want to use it at all. It'll pull right out. Here's your floor mats. Now, this in the trunk. This is where you have your jack for your car. It's held in by little, I guess they're kind of straps that hold it in. There's a wrench in here. Your jack is in here. Nice place to have it. Out of the way and handy. Now, new this year with the 2017 Rogue, they have this. This is a nice feature. It'd be a selling feature for me. Now you can put the shelves in there, turn around. You can box stuff in here if you want. Let's put it back up here. This is where your spare tire is. I asked Darren today, what is this? This is just for your sound system, your base for your sound system. That's why that's in here. Full spare tire. These clips come through here and they held this down for some reason, I don't know why. Nice storage area here. 12 volt in the back here. Got tie downs here. Tie downs here. One on this side too. Now you just press this and it'll shut. That's a nice feature. There it opened. I put my foot underneath there, it opened. Finally opened for me. LED taillights on this thing. "19-inch alloy wheels, 4-cylinder. This is a list price, $38,193. That's Canadian. Your gas mileage here, pretty good. It's a 4-cylinder. This is the Platinum package. It's got lots of nice features that I really like. It's actually the car I brought back from the auto port compound yesterday. Very nice driving car. Lots of features I like about this car. It's got intelligent cruise control. We'll show you that later. Lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, high beam assist headlights. That is very nice to have. Now, these LED headlights are unbelievable at night. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. I like the fog lights here. Nice and compact. Nice design to them. I really like that. Some chrome package here in the bottom. And I believe your 360 cameras, so this is the forward warning thing. That's part of the camera there. Here's your other cameras in the mirror, 360 surround. When you back up, they're on the mirrors. And of course on the back, We're inside the 2017 Rogue as all-wheel drive. This is a piano finish here. It's very nice. And kind of chrome around here. It's got the boot wrapped in leather here. Very nice feature. Very clean lines. At first I didn't think it'd have the manual shift, but it does. Hard to see it here, the plus minus. Have to have the car on. Switch it over. Plus minus. Take a look at the backup camera when we're sitting in here. It's got this surround, 360 surround. That's a nice feature. You have a auxiliary port here. You've got a USB port here. Now, and a 12 volt, of course. A tray for your, I don't know what you want to put in there. This lights up at night. I drove it last night. And when you buy a car, you should try the car at night. Try your headlights. Look at what the instrumentation looks like at night. I always do that when I buy my cars. Anyway, this lights up. There's a little red light around this thing, so you can see it easily if you want to plug in your phone or something, or auxiliary. It's got the cup holders here. It's got the seats, heated seats for both passenger and driver. The little coin thing here. I think this is removable here. Center console. There's another little compartment down there. I'm not sure. Maybe we can keep change down there. And another 12 volt in there. Another feature that Nissan has done is they groove this so that you can run your wires through here. Nice feature. Take a look at the car inside now. Glove box. Take a look at the mirror after we put it back on. The seats on this thing are very comfortable. Very comfortable. I noticed that last night when I was driving home. When you start the car up, you have to put your foot in the brake. Here's your lane departure warning, or your blind spot that flashed there for a second. Now let's go to some of the features in this car, in this Rogue. That safety shield, I'll explain that later. 587 kilometers to empty. Gas tank not as big as my Altima it is. And it's one thing I don't like about it, but I can live with that. RPM gauge here. Temperature gauge up here, your time, degrees outside. No warning, go open the door to give you a warning. Here you go. And your gas gauge, and it points to where your gas cap is. That's on the passenger side. A lot of people don't know that. Anyway, speedometer. Still in miles per hour is on the inside here. Kilometers. We're in Canada, so it's all kilometers. Okay, let's driver assist here. And just hit the OK button here. Driving aids. Emergency brake. I'm not sure what that is. How that's there. The lane departure and blind spot. That's on. So I'm gonna go back here. Now, with the lane departure. Oh, not the lane, on the blind spot. This little light will come on when somebody's beside you on this side of the mirror, and the other side here too. It comes on, tells you there's somebody beside you. And surprisingly enough, lots of times it come on that I didn't realize there was a car beside me. I would look when I go to pull out, but surprisingly they come up and they seem to stay in your blind spot for some reason. Tire pressure, it'll show you each tire pressure. And in the middle, it'll show you what tire pressure should be. I think it's around 33 to 34 pounds PSI. This is Canada, so we have PSI. Let's see what else we got here. Safety shield is something they've added to the Rogue this year. and it keeps you in your lane. It can be annoying, you can't shut it off. So this feature, this is another nice feature that I like here. It's another nice feature I like here. This is your front of your car, and then you set your, see the 3 lines here, and then by using this button here, you go 2 lines, 1 line, 3 lines. This sets on your cruise control. So if you're behind the car, and it happens so often to me, behind the car it slows down and you have to take it off cruise control and put it back on, reset it. It's a pain in the butt. This thing will automatically slow you down, and if he speeds back up, it'll bring you back up to what your setting is. You can't see it here, it's very well. That shows you when you set your cruise control. We're sitting in park here, it's not going to be able to do it. Anyway, it'll show you digital readout. You go and say 104 to show you 104, and then you just hit the R plus or R minus if you want to set it to lower. Let's look at some of the other features. Go down here, clock, you set your clock. Meter settings, if you're in the States, you can set your meters or your settings to kilometers or miles. Vehicle settings, all kinds of stuff here. Lighting, turn indicator, locking wipers, remote starts. Click on here. Look at that later. I'm not gonna look at all this stuff. Welcome light, auto room lamp, all kinds of features you can set up. Now it's got maps in it, and we'll go over that in a few minutes. Easy control here on your heating. The other thing I like, mine doesn't have this, had the front and the back defrost on the same thing. But I have to look, make sure I had the frost on the front instead of this one has the front here, and the rear is over here on the other side. I like that feature. Little things like this that I like. This controls your fan here, speed of your fan, manual. Dual control here. And automatic, yes. There's dual control here. Slow it down here. When it goes down to 18, the other models just go down to 16. Alright. Shut that off for now. There's your maps. Some of your apps here. You have Bluetooth, you have My Apps here, Facebook, online search. Go back here again. You have navigation, street address, home. You can put your home address in. Points of interest if you're going to, say you're in a city or something, you want to check stuff out. Nearby gas station, restaurants, nearby parking. I don't know if it'll show you now. Yeah, it shows you how many kilometers away you are. Hazard lights up here. It's got up here it's got the compass on here. Glove box. This is your roof. Now, that's not a manual pullback. My 2013 Ultima has that manual pullback. Big area. This window opens up. Nice. Now the window doesn't take long to close, but this other thing takes forever. God, gotta have a cup of coffee there before it comes shut. Slowly coming back. Almost here. There. This is your center console. So you just shift using these arrow keys here. Fuel economy gives you your average liters per 100 kilometers. A lot of people look at that. I don't care. It is what it is. Another compass in here. Audio off. There shows you your when you're on cruise control. Shows you your. You can set. Just taking it down. That's a really nice feature about the Rogue. Nice feature. The Platinum Edition has this. Safety shield, I talked about that before. Tire pressure. It only shows the tire pressure are actually running. And it shows you the 34. The actual pressure what it should be, 33, 34. And the actual pressure of each tire. So just one low tire will tell you which one it is. My 2013 Altima used to pump the tire and it would be a little beep when it hit the right pressure. I don't know if this has got that or not. Now you can set your seats here. I got set one here. It beeps there to let you know it's set. So next time I get in here, it'll move the seat back and forth to where I am. Just your mirrors here, left or right. Here's your control for your open and lock, your windows, child lock. Now look at these buttons down here. I still haven't talked to Darren what this is. It's what you're tracking. This is what you're turning this on. It'll keep you in your lanes. Can be annoying, people say, but if you want it, tailgate lift, power on, door on and off. Heated steering wheel, a lot of people like that in the wintertime. All-wheel drive lock. Sport mode and economy mode. So put it in sport mode, you want to get a motor with a little bit more power. This little 4-cylinder is pretty good. Surprised. I prefer a 6, but this 4 is pretty good. This is your locking gas cap. I'm just going to click these, open the trunk. This is your gas is on the passenger side. Nothing. Normal cap. You can plug it in here if you're getting gas. I don't use that feature. I don't know. Many people do. Now just open the trunk here. The hood. That little yellow lever. It's hard to see, hard to find. I'm gonna open it. Now this doesn't have the like on the Murano. It has the when you open it, you have to hook it in with this. And I found this a little bit hot. Like it's hot to the touch. Clips in up here. Clips in up here. These have a tendency to break. They're cheap to buy anyway, but anyway. Check your oil. Oil is down here. Fairly easy access. Easy access to your battery here. That's nice. Windshield washer here. This will tell you how much. Oh, that's long. Going. Your radiator overflow. 4-cylinder in this thing. I'll pause the video and shut the. These seats fold down. There's lots of room in there. Now this year they got the steering wheel different, square in the bottom here. I didn't like it at first, but now I like it. It's a nice feature. I really like it. Another thing they added this year. Another feature they added this year that you turn your lights on here. They're auto. It's on now. Just put your fog lights on. See the little icon here. Now, one of the things they had this out of this year is that when you have your brights on, I'm on now. Now, I guess at night, it automatically dims for you, so you don't have to keep dimming it all the time. And that's a nice feature to have. Now, if you're no cars coming towards you, and there's a car in front of you, it won't, have the bright lights on. It sees the car in front of you as well. It'll dim the lights when you get too close to it. That's a really nice feature about this Rogue, the Platinum Edition. And you got your vanity mirrors here. There's an ugly guy sitting in the back there. I don't know if you can still see him there. There he is. Anyway, vanity mirror on both sides. Place for your sunglasses. And again, your compass is on this as well. Now, I like the Murano. You can pull the seats back from the side, holding the side door. There's a clip here. See it? All those seats will flow down both sides here. Pull that back later. Gives you lots of cargo space in there when that's folded down. Another nice feature I noticed last night, because I got home late last night, we did a dealer trade yesterday. We went to Cambridge, and then we stopped at the auction, and we stopped at Autoport compound to pick up this beautiful car. Hey, I got to drive it at night, and didn't get home till 10 o'clock, but you get to see the features of it at night. This thing I was amazed at when you put the lights on. You won't see it now because it's daylight, but it shines in the back here, in the back seats. That's a nice feature. Real nice feature of it. Now, a lot of people don't know that this does actually have a key. It'll fit the door. And you just press this button here, and the key will come out. It's got a battery in here. Yeah, I think it's a 2025 battery. It's got the automatic start here. So you lock the door. I don't know if it'll start inside the car, but see. Lock the door. I'm inside the car. I'll try it outside. Okay, it works outside. Didn't work inside. So what you do is on your key fob, you lock the door, click it once, you hear it beep. Click it again, and hold that top button down and it'll start. Right here. Now the door's locked. Another thing, keyless entry. So as long as you have your keys in your pocket, which I love. My wife doesn't like that, but I love it. Press the button here inside the car. Now, we started the car remotely. Now when you get in the car, people are afraid, well, I'll start it and you'll hear that engine thing. Just like you normal start it. Put your foot on the brake, hit start. There you go. The door's open, so close it there. There you go. This steering wheel is very nice, like the bottom of it. It's a selling feature for me. I'd like to thank Blair Colson. He's a manager here at Northern Nissan. And Darren Vagnini, who sold me my car, and very patient guy. You'll get the car that you want. Here's my hat that I got for my birthday. Took a while to get it, but Blair ordered a special. Northern Nissan going to be opening a new location on the Kingsway down here in April sometime. Blair took me in for Peter and I. Peter's the driver that goes with me on my runs. We went in to see the new Nissan, and it's just unbelievable. This new Nissan dealer is going to be like, it's going to be really nice. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.